like we've had Betsy's come in near me recently. There's not many of them in the UK, and it's incredible. It's like Americanized, like burgers, wings, dirty fries, that type of stuff, and it is incredible. I can't move after it. Like, if I have a large, I'm dead. I'm dead off the floor. It's crazy. But I tell you what, it absolutely tops, like, my fast food ratio, like, my recommendations, right? Because if you asked me a while ago, oh, McDonald's would have been pretty high, right? Sour cream, beautiful. Sour cream is amazing. I love sour cream. Guac. Like guacamole? I don't imagine so. Sour cream is beautiful though. I love that on like burritos, mince, pockets, and like I'll put it like as a dip for enchiladas if I fancy it. Like sour cream, incredible. Like yogurt mint. Have you tried yogurt mint? Yogurt mint's pretty solid as well. Those are pretty good. But like Betsy's, like you're so above like any like McDonald's or anything tier because the burgers are amazing, the wings, the milkshake, like it is incredible. But I can't move after it. And it's so good, but I feel so fat afterwards. But it is good. You know? I don't think okay, there might just be that might be our version of Chipotle though. Yeah. But like McDonald's is kind of like the last food place I'll actually go to at this point, because like I will go like, because I even really like the Tim Hortons burgers, and obviously the drinks they make are incredible. I really don't vibe with the donuts though, which is weird because I feel like the donuts are supposed to be incredible. I don't really vibe with that. But oh, the Tim Hortons burgers are great because they, like, if I compare them to the McDonald's burgers, like they actually feel like meaty and saucy, and I had cheese and stuff. I'm like, they got a deal going on where if you get like a medium drink or large drink, you can get a burger with it for $2.99, and that just, you know, burger, cheese, all that stuff. My last has the stack burger, which comes with hash brown on it. But like, I think those burgers are great. The wraps are good. Like, I do like those from Tim Hortons. But like the donut, I tried them, man. Like the Timbits are alright, but they don't taste too nice. Have you never tried hash brown on a burger? It's an interesting taste. I will give it that. It is interesting. But the burgers are nice. The drinks are incredible. The donuts I just can't vibe with. I just can't. But whenever I've tried the hash brown, it's blended in beautifully. So I don't know. Maybe your hash browns ain't as good as British hash browns. You know, we hit different out here. Working for a few hours and got brother up for his school. Hey yo, dude. Sometimes that's just good. That's good though. You know, that's good. McDonald's have decent hash browns. Like I don't like, because they come in paper. Just grab your own paper box and get whatever in it, man. Like I even prefer like the Tim Hortons sides are pretty rough. I'd like the chicken tenders though. But McDonald's, it's really hard for me to enjoy anything from them now because it doesn't fill me up. That's like the big thing. It doesn't fill me up, and it doesn't feel like it has much taste. The chips are still alright, but like I prefer like fries from like Betsy's or anything like that. So, but why would I get that? Thing is, that becomes more expensive and it's less tasty, where I can pay slightly less or same amounts for something that completely fill me up from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to make my money worth what I'm eating. Why would I get more and then still? Thing is, that still won't fill me up. No matter how much I eat from McDonald's, it shit won't fill me up. It tastes like shit. It doesn't do it does nothing for me. But I'll go to Betsy's, have a meal, and I'm dead. I can't with McDonald's. I can't. I literally prefer KFC over McDonald's. The Betsy's. I don't know where else Betsy's is, but the food is incredible. Like the burgers are just so full, and the drinks so good, and the wings. Like I love the chips there as well. Incredible, Betsy's. Absolutely adore it. Like it's actually cheaper than what I'd spend at McDonald's and get filled more up. So I'm getting more value for my money, right? what I'm saying? Mac Whopper, but yeah, dude. You see in this menu? It's crazy. Betsy's they go insane with their burgers. They get like lava dip cheese burgers, and it's really good. But everyone, I've always said, I'm like, well, now that Betsy's is coming, it's like Betsy's, Tim Hortons, Subway, KFC, McDonald's. It's like so down there. Dude, they are so good. And they fucking fill me up to the brim. Thinking like, because when you order a maxi meal, that's what they call it, you get the burger, you get chips, and then you get another side of your choosing. So that could be, you know, like chicken tenders, loaded fries, whatever. But you get that. You get a mini brownie as well, which actually comes from a dessert shop that's right next to it. So I think that's a cool little partnership. And you get a drink. So like you get quite a bit in the maxi meal. And like the chips they give you, they're not like a small amount. Like they put McDonald's large to shame with their medium. Like I get a large one and it fills like there's so much. It's insane. So, oh man, it's making me hungry right now, dude. You better make me go eat at Square Bar. Oh, isn't food just amazing? Where is Betsy's in the US? Like, I want food. Like, I don't know where it originates from, Betsy's. I don't know. Hello? Hello, Maka, we're just talking about food. Our favorite topic. I'm showing these people Betsy's at the moment, the menu, and it's just incredible. And basically how McDonald's, I feel like I'm wasting my money and my food. But like I'll go Betsy's or Tim Hortons and it'll be incredible. Except from like Tim Hortons like donuts. I'm sorry, I know donuts are supposed to be god tier, but I'm not really a donut guy. I'm like a cookie guy, right? I like a cookie. I don't really like a donut. I like cookies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, the only donuts I really end up enjoying is just the sugar jam ones, or custard ones with custard on the inside. Those are like beautiful for me. But like, I feel like anything else doesn't really interest me. Like, cause I feel like when you have like spring, lemon ones are nice though. I always love lemon flavored like lemon flavored cookie, cake, biscuit, whatever. Lemon flavor, beautiful, bangs. I like what you can do with a donut to make it look pretty. Like that, like donuts look pretty. Like the Tim Hortons burgers, they look pretty. But I put them in my mouth and it's like, and I think I've come to the conclusion I don't like maple. So I think I've crossed any Canadian blood out of me that I maybe potentially had. No! Dude, no, lemon is so sweet, man. Only belongs in drink. No, dude. Lemon cake, amazing. But yeah, the thing is now the Tim Hortons have just advertised they've got like a maple popcorn coffee now, and a maple burger, which I think has like bacon and stuff on it. So I think it's supposed to like be similar to like bacon and pancakes and waffles type be. By the way, I tried that. My lady made me try pancakes with syrup and waffle, and it is incredible. Like, I mean, it was a while back when I tried that for the first time when she got me to, but like that stuff is nice. I always thought to myself, how would it mix? Like, how would that taste nice? Because I'm like, I didn't see it, right? Because like to me in my head they should be such different. And like the first time I tried these when I went insomniac with my lady, and I went to the toilet. She was getting her food ready at the food joint just right around the corner, and then she got me a pancake syrup with bacon, with the bacon. And like the pancake syrup is great. Obviously I've had pancakes and syrups, but with bacon, never tried it before. Ew, that was just really good. Like it was really nice, and like I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, but holy shit, it is amazing. Fuck, dude, you make me hungry. It is the salty and the sweet, dude. It's sea salt ice cream, but on a plate. A baking show called Nailed It. Did they put nails in burgers? At least not the Gordon Ramsay chef show. That man probably made me never want to talk again. Or go near an oven. If man tried some of my burnt toast, he would be very, very upset. You post it in the Discord. What we posted? Let's have a. Whew! Is that the I see the Betsy's. Yes, that I do see the Betsy's logo, dude. It is incredible. Walls, but oh my god, dude, it is incredible. It's incredible in like so many ways. Cause like the chips, they think of like they're kind of similar to the taste that McDonald's are, but they feel like thicker. And I always like a little bit more of a thicker chip, a little bit more crunch to it, only slight. Not a fan. You're not a fan of chicken nuggets? I'm alright with them. The last loves them. I'm not a big chicken nugget person, even personally. But like, there's also a combo you can get. It's like just a pit combo. It's similar to this, but instead of burgers and that, it's like a bunch of like mac and cheese, chicken nuggets, chicken strips, all that type of stuff, and all those type of dips. So it's like a smaller version of that, but mainly for the hands foods. But yeah, dude, that Betsy's is incredible. One day I will buy it and eat it on stream, so you can see me be fucking disgusted. So you can look at this man in pure disgust as cheese just fucking breaks me down, man. But it is incredible. And like I said, also you got the dirty fries over there because you see the jalapenos, the spring onions, the cheese, the loaded the chips of the cheese melted over it, spring onion, beef, man. Oh, loaded top chips are amazing. If there's anything y'all should, if you haven't already, do like homemade top chips, dirty fries, whatever you call them, because they're so nice. And if you don't know what they are, it is just like chips with cheese, spring onion. You throw some meat in there if you're choosing whether that's let's see, whether that's like either pulled pork, some fried chicken bits, anything like that. We do that. Nice, dude. We're not touching. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's always a good time. They're getting bakers to create different kind of desserts, and there's so much chaos. Oh, I watched a Netflix. I feel like it was a Netflix show that was similar to that. Probably not the exact same one, but chaos cooking, crazy. Yeah, in the top right bucket, there is a little bit gap to the left there. They didn't fully fill that in, but I'll be honest with you, those tubs, there's like actually so much in there as well. And thing is, you can get one of those tubs as your side with your meal. So you know how I said you get the meal and it's burger, the chips, and then the side of your choosing? You know, whether it's like cheesy onion rings, chicken, whatever, you can also choose a side of them to go with it. And like, it's a long bucket, dude. God, those burgers are good. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta play the game. I gotta play the game. Goddamn. Even Big Bird is out here. No, yo, hurry up, man. I'm talking about food. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, what the? I didn't see the whale. I did not hear anything about a whale. I just saw a bird. I put my camera to the left and the big old whales. Oh my god, there's two of them. That's incredible. Oh. Thing is though, I don't really watch Netflix often anymore because I refuse to pay for it. And I was using like the lass's account, but you can't use it when she comes over because it's connected to her family's. So like we don't watch Netflix much anymore. Like sometimes it just lets us on, other times it fights us. But hey, Disney Plus for the win, right? Alright, Alistair, what you got for me? Yo, speaking of food. Speaking of food, I almost can't bear to hear what Maximo has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lise would have said. Unless... there's no point speculating. Lise said she'd notify the guard of our coming. So we should head straight to the palace gate in the Alamegan quarter. Oh my god, there's a lot of just mounts showing up here, isn't there? I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alfino's plight, and leave the search for our friend's lost souls to me. Alright. Good old Krillin. Good old Kryle. Yeah, if there's a spinning whale in 16, it would have been like a 20 out of 20 game, you know what I'm saying? Like, They had to give room for other games to try and compete. Like, they can't do that. They can't make it unfair. You know? Every game there should be a spinning whale. Hey, yo, someone just spin their whale in a green screen background for me. Send it so I can make it an alert. Or a chat command. Ah, too bad I don't have a reshade no more. I deleted it after seeing that. I think they put malware or something in it. I don't really know. I think he like tried to shut it down. I don't know. So I was like, alright, bye bye reshade. I don't want anymore. It was something weird. Alright, we're going to Garabania. Later, Wales. Yeah, that was a thing. I don't know if that's still a thing. But that's how I got the... You can... Oh, yes, please. I would love that. Mainly because, you know, for green screen and type stuff. I don't really use it when playing. Because I use I use NVIDIA filters. For that, it doesn't show on the stream, but it shows on my monitor. All I do is get rid of kind of the white brightness, like, screen that covers the game. But so I could just get a green screen whale and stuff, really. Thank you! Appreciate it. New adventure return. Damn. 73, 82, 90. I'm a baby! I'm a baby! I have no idea. Oh, I think I saw some kind of XP bonus. I don't know what that is. Where am I going? Through here? A little bit down this way? I can read a map. Yo, there's some beefy men out here! Whoa! Wouldn't want me to mess up that pretty face now, would you? Oh, my little beefy... Oh, beefy boys. Beefy boys got no word for us. Let's go. This is kind of terrifying. I'm not... If I don't know, it'd be worse. Whales chasing me or that. I feel like the whales kind of feel nice, but I'm being chased down by a watermelon. And something about that ain't that right. Did I feel like I haven't gone the right way. Have I gone... I don't... Ah! There's a gap! I did indeed! How beautiful! There's like no light here. Oh, no wonder. There's a giant-ass cloud over there. British style. Greetings, scions. The commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? Yeah, let me in better. Let me talk. Let me see the commander. Let me see what's going down in here. Need to save the world. Save Alphino. Save the biz. Oh, it's on anyway. Cool. But is this voiced? I imagine not. This doesn't seem like a voiced thing.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino,
Yeah, why then?
I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
They pulled the budget out for the voices.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Yay.
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events.
Yo, she will kick your ass, Maxima.
Our troubles began
Your
not long after
ponytail.
we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing.
Right, this is
As
just
we
recapping to
stumbled
us what
from
we
the
already
wreckage,
know.
Our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians.
Vendetta.
This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring
As he
to continue
does.
his investigation into the Ascian threat.
But he's alright.
At least he's not lying in a heap in the burn.
Well, it depends if he takes any of that toxic gas in, because that don't
Tell
seem
us
too
more
good.
about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same.
Bro, Alphino's one of those people you gotta hold their hand
Since
everywhere.
parting
Well,
company with your brother, we've
man
been
will just
engaged in a
follow
game
and
of cat
chase.
mouse with the Emperor's guard.
You gotta
We made our
keep
way
him
through
close by, you know what I'm
province
saying?
after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went.
Throw him
Until
over
we
your shoulder.
finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On
Oh,
that
I forgot
subject,
to
there
do
is
the
much I would tell you.
ad pre-roll thing
During
to
the
get rid
course
of
of our
them.
journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated province.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready
Who
to
cares
attack
about what
Alamigo?
you say, Maxima?
What's an ad?
I don't know. What's an ad with you? I appreciate the tier 1. Thank you so much. And enjoy kicking the ad's ass. Beautiful. God, I just realized those sub badges I made so many years ago. They are shite. But yeah, maybe one day I'll work on them. But thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy the lack of ads. Because those things are awful.
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
Head on! I'll just wait here now for Super. It depends how long's the ad. The ads are gone! Yay! Are we all ad free? Are we done? Are we good? Ads begun! Everyone back! Everyone back! Oh, more than everyone's back! Even Spinny Town's back, but we're raiding with his party! Yo, Spin, what's good, my brother? How was the stream? Thank you for the raid, and how we all doing? Thank you. SJK raid in Didio. Hope you had a fun time. What you playing today? What was he enjoying? I know he was live, but I didn't have time to click on. Ukulele? What is that? I sometimes get the most interesting in game names that I've never heard about. Does that have to do with the ukulele by any chance? Like, are you running away from a haunted ukulele that will play notes at you? I know it's an instrument, but like, I assume it's a game. It's like Banjo-Kazooie? But do you whack people with a ukulele? Wait, is that a new thing from Twitch that, like, if someone from a raid messages, they put a fucking giant yellow border around them? What? Yo, how does Twitch go? Alright, how do we make the chat look better after... Yo, could you imagine being raided someone by, like, 150 people, or like, or just completely spam shit in your chat? You have nothing but fucking yellow fucking borders everywhere. What? Is that a setting? It is, dude. It is. It's such an outing, dude. Like, what? I think there gotta be a way to turn it off. There's gotta be. That shit's mad ugly. Chat highlights. Ah, there is a chat highlights for appearances. I don't know if this shows for anyone, but I can turn them off right here. Okay. There's one for suspicious user. Returning chatter. I don't. No. Get that off. Alright, first time chat's nice. Right? No. Yo, you can make the Raider border show for 4 hours. Because there's like a time limit here. There's like a 5, 15 minutes, 30, 1 hour, 4. You can make them show for 4 hours. A giant ass border for 4 hours. Holy shit. Jesus. Twitch. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? Woo! Okay, if you want to know how to fix that, because I don't know if it's personal messages, because mine's fixed now. It's in chat settings. There's a gear button at the bottom of the chat. You hit that shit, and then you see chat highlights. You press that, and it's all in there. I don't know if it's just gonna, if everyone has to do it or what. I don't think you don't see the borders. Yo, watch this be like a better TTV thing or something. No, it's so integrated into it has to be Twitch. Or maybe maybe we just oh never mind, we're just going insane. No borders. Oh hold on, wait. I don't so I'm out here going crazy about borders. And you're thinking, what the fuck is this guy on about? You'll just let me ramble on about borders that y'all ain't even seeing? Yeah, but... Hell, you didn't go. I don't see that. I'm glad Shupla joined me there. I'm glad someone, because if he didn't do it, you'll just be like, this dude needs to go to sleep. He needs something. He needs to lay off the coconuts. You genuinely so... Is it like they're giant yellow borders when you raid it? I promise you, man. Like oh, you know, I know I can show you. Let me... I need to do this without... it's going to cause chatception, won't it? But okay, you know what? Fuck it. I need to show you because it's actually insane that this was a thing that was automatically on. Right? You're going to see like 10 million of me, right? But just look to the left, right? Look to the left on command. Alright, look at those borders. Look at them. You see those? Oh, see, no, then we got our first chat going here. Appears from the ether to potentially miss a bunch of context. Things like first time chat and like only appear for the streamer and mods. Sync back. Oh, you know what? Thanks for the information. That's mad. So that only appears for streamers and mods. Wow. Okay, so I'm happy that they decided that wasn't just... That was everyone. But I'm out here looking insane. But thank you so much for the information and enjoy your time back in the ether. I appreciate it. You're gonna say, no, you're just out here making me look insane. Even Raban out here is like, what is this man over? You know, I don't see no board. Oh. So. How dare. Yes, yeah, I feel like I'm being gaslighted. Oh my god. The worst thing is that y'all just couldn't see it. So you're just like, yeah, dude, we agree. Yeah, borders. Fucking. You're sitting there probably just, yeah, man. Fuck the borders, right? Yeah, yo, yeah, we are Final Fantasy main characters seeing it. That was exactly your fault. We don't know what borders, but down with. You know what? I appreciate the support with that, but we're gonna move on before I get anything else until I start seeing stars and you guys go, yeah, stars, and there'd be nothing. Just send me out to the psychiatric hospital or something. Woo! One of those things that doesn't show on mobile. Oh, it just keeps going, doesn't it? But turns out it's just mods and streaming. Why would they even need to show? Okay. No,
No matter how quickly
Probably.
we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Twitch does shit like this to make people like me look insane. That's why. They're like, you know, yeah, viewers, yeah, whatever, but streamers, we'll make them look batshit bonkers, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. If you're a moderator or anything like that, you're about to see stuff ain't nobody ever gonna see. But Twitch isn't insane overall, to be fair. That's a whole bucket of stuff. You never seen that even when being raided? I swear I saw... no, I saw it on Spin's stream the other day. I saw the yellow borders because I'm a mod for your channel. So I wasn't going crazy. Yeah. Oh my, but yeah, borders. This man's crazy. She's off his head. Like, I saw them in Spin's stream. But he didn't see it on his own? Thank you. I appreciate it. I worked really hard on not actually being crazy.
Head to Doma and let Lord Hier know about this. I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
But back to the original note. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream on your ukulele. Banjo-Kazooie.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Oh, when? Whomst? Oh! See, it's me with the borders! It's me with the...
Untold sorrow must be changed.
Oh.
Ahead looms a calamity.
This is me looking at borders right here.
Throw wide the gates.
And this is you. These are y'all right here, like...
You heard it too.
Me and Shupla.
Well, at least we're both still standing.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
The board!
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer.
Oh, perfect reenactment right here.
But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
God damn. It's exactly how that happened. I'm glad the game recreated that, but we're gone now. We're out. That room's evil. We don't talk about that no more. Yeesh. So Alphino is safe, for the president at least. Now all we need to... For the president? Now all we need to worry about is a full-scale that's all we need to worry about, is a full-scale Imperial invasion. Yeah. Invasion of fucking walking borders. I'm actually glad Lease tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better to be dashing from place to place and sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave! And some borders! I'm about here just staring. Yo, that's a Photoshop border, that's a screen border, a PlayStation border, so many borders! Twitch is insane. They're off my head and they hate me. Oh, now my EXP bonus has been taken off. The map has border! What do you mean this region border? Oh, this is how I become a politician right here. This is my origin canon story. Okay! Well, that's a big... Oh my god, the shadows here. Oh my god, that does not look... Bleh, bleh. Look, shadow borders. Crazy. Insanity. Well, I will say, 99% of the time, we don't normally have to yell about borders, so this is a false, very false presentation of what happens here. We tend to be chilling, not screaming at borders. But glad you enjoyed that. I'm trying to enjoy a very serious game here, people. Oh, very serious. So serious. Oh. Hold on, but this one doesn't get voices? Okay. Greetings, my friends. I was just discussing future endeavors with the members of our newly formed alliance. Let's go, it's the squad, Turtle Boy. The Kojin and the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the Steppe tribes. It's very romantic, Nemrock. Thank you for following the channel, I appreciate it. We have also been joined by our neighbors from, don't know how to say that, and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. Cat judge. These proud people have united under a single purpose, to stand against Bord, the tyranny of the Gallian Empire. Like, Spin, you've taken me to a crazy guy. What are you doing, man? Spin, will you raid this guy? I am glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. That was a good track. I'm sad that it was so short. Oh. The speech. Start screaming that every time a dialogue comes up. Ah, damn. His hairline. His hairline is a border. The outline is a border. That's such a lamp up, no worries at all. I thank you for bringing me news of Alfino. His fate is never even the. Oh! I'll fix that shit. Alright. Fix that shit. That's gone now. Just like the other borders never existed. Well, crazy. Because even if I put this on, we'll get rid of that. Look! That's a line! That's like a implanted border. As for this sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Alamigo would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Yeah, dude, an implanted border. Every report we receive from our shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. The beat. Well, you know what it be, dude. Ain't beat this no more. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. And I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We will remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall in the burn is in its place. The only important Allagan energy barrier. The energy barrier. Yes. As long as it didn't say energy border. God, barriers and borders the same thing, really. So, yeah. Borders. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four lords of legend, perhaps. Sirius Aegis or some such. Well, just a fourth. The Ironworks engineers report they have found that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. I feel naked. I gotta put my logo trousers back on. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protected Aislav firsthand, and I'll be interested to hear how you think ours compares. I will come too if you don't mind. Though I am not your stoler, I may be able to offer some insight. Yo, man, you Stackleton! You best! I can't get rid of it, man. Yeah, dude, logo trousers. It's like trousers for my border, isn't it? Of course. Time being of the essence. It would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yogiri, I leave you in Hakuril to bring the War Council to a close. Let's go! Let's finish it! Woo! Understood.
Isn't this romantic?
It is very romantic! Appreciate the follow, just your average Twitch pal. Hey, I'm sure that you're better than an average Twitch pal. I bet you're like an above average, right? Okay. Your mounts are settled and ready, my lord. Where are the storms? Yeah, I like meals and all that good stuff, and we was just talking about food not too long ago. Gotta get to the borders. Ranger. Yeah, dude. Get to the borders of goddamn Ranger. Enjoy work, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll catch you when I catch you. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Just above average Twitch pal. Beautiful. I crossed the USA. Yeah, dude, you started this by crossing it. You sent it to me. You linked it to my mentality. I do like food buffs. Skill speed, ginger salad. Let's go. The food. Yo, this build. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's like. Oh. Well, Ranger just said he's going to go to the borders of work for a few more hours. So, skin is just a... Skin's a border? And I just need to, Yeah! Just a strips down. It's time to get against Big Border. Yo, Big Border, final boss. Better take off chicken strip style. Yeah, just takes off skin, jumps in another one. Have you never seen SpongeBob? That happens on all the time. We were crossed the burn by Yolton Falcon. As before, join me at the overlook near the House of the Fierce. Look, SpongeBob's where I get my logic on. If they can take off their skin in SpongeBob, I'll best be able to do that as well. Our adventure is out there! Oh my god, I'm going on a big adventure. Okay, it's not too crazy an adventure. To the House of the Fierce. The quest of borders! The map has borders! The icons have borders! Icons. Sorry. Chocobo birding. I can only assume I can't fly here. So, Falcon Porter? When will he? I'm sorry! I just... I do it out of... Are you gonna fly me or am I gonna take the border? No, oh my god. Not to, or am I gonna take the porter? Not the porter. He doesn't like accept it. No, dude. Can I ride the dog? Can I ride the dog? I can ride the dog. Alright, adventure. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm sitting on front. Okay, cool. Adventure's out there. To the bird! He's gonna take the bird! That was like pure accident, man. Crazy. I put a flag on it. You should be able to see the... Can you not see the red flag? On the map? I did the thing. Hit enter. Oh. There. I thought you could see flags. Yo, that health bar. It's like border. Oh, that wasn't very far at all. These guys looking like a 1600. It does. It does. Kind of similar to the behemoth thing at the end. Well, that's an entrance. I imagine that's for something else. I don't want to hit that. Give the word when you're ready to take wing. Head to the burn. To the burn. Small ride on by the big dog. Yeah, we always love a small ride by the big dog. It just means I don't ever have to do these crystals. Oh! See, no borders out here, just space. I bet this is voices. Voice. It's gotta be. Oh! We just arrived here that quickly, huh? Okay.
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce Alameda without fear of weakening her own borders.
I read the bottom. No. I can't. No. We gotta weaken the borders. He ends with me. They're everywhere.
Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
See, Ian's on my side, charging against the revolution of Twitch borders. That looks very Xenoblade-y. Can't escape. For your profile, oh, I better delete my whole channel. Yeah! No.
Node 1 is operational.
No!
Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels.
No!
Barrier is forming. 1,000 yards. 2,000. 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected.
We made our own board.
4,000. 5,000. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
This is my soul. Oh. Oh, is this? Oh, but
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
can they defeat it?
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us.
Twitch watching new raiders. They can test that yellow walls. Alright, let's see how it goes. Can they defeat it? Oh. Sick. Oh. Oh.
Seems solid enough. Though I was hoping for a fireball.
Go on, Ian. It could not. Oh. Hey, yo, is that? Oh. What? What?
By the gods. It's Alpha now. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier.
It's that easy.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
Oh, did it get him?
No, not him too.
Damn. Damn.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
Gaius van Melsa! Well, black. I mean, this name sounds cooler, so we'll go with that.
Aye. Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given.
That's
One I have
Gaius.
long since relinquished.
Been a while since we've seen Gaius. A while, right?
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I
My
am no
cheeks
more than
hurt so
Gaius
much.
Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
My cheeks hurt so much.
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
No, not really.
How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to...
Oh yeah, we
reinforce
going
the way
back,
I was
huh? Long while. Yeah, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and someone's gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go insane.
The Ascian used me, as he used so many others.
Oh,
All to
long
further
while.
the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
He's really angry about his borders. That's cool though. Didn't know if we'd ever
The
be
Black
seeing him
Wolf
again.
has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Revenge!
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion. But so many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions
really-
not of like mind?
Really taking it.
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired.
Yo, just saying though, guys, kinda.
Among the Ascians, the Black-Masked Ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the red there exists a hierarchy.
He's kinda.
Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source. Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus.
That's Twitch
but
developers,
I
by the way.
believe this Emmet Selk is new to us.
Easiest way to put it.
As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets. It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention.
Gas.
They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production.
God damn, has this man
and
got
all
muscles on his
stockpiles
face? Look
destroyed.
at that.
Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Like his face is more jacked than any part of me, just any of me put together, really. And if any of you start mentioning his jawline borders, I'm gonna go crazy. Because I don't need face borders too.
Toxic gas. This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch.
Okay, so we're safe. Or are we?
Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno C.A. Galvus.
Oh, that's how you say it. ZA.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
No, I think it's as good as when two men walk into a bar, or ducking a chicken, or why did a chicken cross the road? I think it's pretty solid.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized. And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus.
In each?
All of which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire.
Bro, I'm gonna need such a
Though I have
recap
given
once we
up my
finish
rank,
Stormblood.
I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland.
Let's go! Revolution is out there! The future is now.
It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Well, it's not only Alphanol's decision, but, well, a bit out of his vote right now. We'll settle this another time. Yeah, I look like I'm about to do a really crazy dance off. You see this pose? Well, he's been stuck in this pose for a bit now, so I feel like his legs gotta be killing me because he's slightly lower. But he's definitely ready to drop a beat. But no, definitely before we go into Shadowbringers, I really want to do a recap up to. I think we talked about it before. That was pretty important to get a refresher on it all. Especially going into Shadow. Like, especially stuff with Ascians and that. Like, it's gone so poof. So I'll definitely want to get a recap of that before Shadowbringers, and then hopefully we're a lot more fresher, a lot more in here to chase it down and have more of an understanding of what's going on. I'll beat your ass another time, son. I'll take you to the back alleyway, you and me, but that's the future.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
Just notice how much of a giveaway his weapon was. Because it's the exact same. That's... damn.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least.
So the ship couldn't get through it, but it could
I am
walk through it.
content to
Happy
leave the
days.
fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
Going on a trip in a very rocky ship, zooming through the sky. Very cool. Glad he's put us right here, though. Ready for another cutscene? Let's go! Let's do it! I should have gave it a moment for ticking that box. Oof. Yeah, I feel like you sent me a good recap video last time, but I'm pretty sure I've lost it. But it's definitely a thing we gotta do. Definitely. Alphinaud is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as we speak. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? Oh, let's say. I've spoken with the physician, and there are no outward signs of illness. Alphinaud is lost in a sleep form which cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems that even the lands of the Empire were not far enough to escape that cursed voice. I share your frustration, Alice, I do. But Alphinaud's returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can but fulfill your duties as a scion. Yours and yours brothers both. Damn, that's a whole lot of responsibility. That means you gotta go and buy stuff with the scion's money and get your ass beat. Let's go. You're right, of course. There are arrangements to be made and little time to make them. To business then, my lord. Now that we know Sir Wall's works as intended, can we expect reinforcements for Alamigo? You most certainly can. As promised, we will send troops to bolster our allies in Eorzea without delay. Pray be aware. However, they will not arrive without delay. Save for some few who boast teleportation magics, the bulk of our force must be transported by sea. A lengthy voyage for which the smaller vessels favoured by the Confederacy are ill-equipped. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of the East. By the way, I'm glad we've seen a little bit more Yugiri. I feel like we didn't see her nearly enough, especially in that finale with the beef she had with Xenos. Definitely something I wish we had more of. As for navigating the distances in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course of my people's exodus to Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships, I think it will unlikely that our East Aldenard friends will consent to any involvement in military operations, but I am certain they will afford Alphinaud a berth aboard one of their vessels. I shall have Ashuragan accompany him every elm of the way to the Rising Stones. You have my thanks, Lord Ian. Alright, marching forward, let's go! I'm gonna save the world, again. Yugiri, I will go on ahead with our friends at Alamigo. Enlist all those capable of teleportation and put them at the disposal. I'm not allowed to teleport. As soon as possible. They will form the vanguard. Yes, my lord. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. Lys and the Alliance leaders will be glad to welcome the combined strength of the East. Let's go! Units combined! Transformers! Just fuse into an ultimate warrior of like primal gameplay. That'd be sick. There's something, well, yeah, what did you know in this expansion? You probably do get a pro. Oh, we got a meanwhile! A meanwhile! We love a meanwhile in here. So many meanwhiles. You love to see it. Oh, Firelord Ozai! With an incredibly pointy hat that's bigger than his...
Our supplies at Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
That's true. That's true. But I'm a weeb, and a weebs love samurais. Plus, I don't know what branch summoner is, but as a DPS, I have so little stress. Compared to every other role. I don't know what summoner falls on. I might imagine maybe DPS. Because, I guess if you're attacking with primals, but... I don't know how their role performs. Summoner's DPS, Scholar is Summoner's healer cousin. Oh, okay. So Summoner is DPS. Maybe one day we'll give it out. I do like to give different classes little attempts, but Samurai, man, a weep. We know it is. Someone is like brain dead? Oh! Oh, I gotta look at that. Yo, summoner art coming up. I mean, I always love the way of the samurai, but brain dead DPS fun? Oof. That's good. Okay. I might give that one a try in... I might like unlock it and give it a try in that roguelike content. I forgot what it was called. The stuff I was playing for a bit. I might give summoner a little blast in there, see what's going on there. Simple rotation, big explosions. Let's go. A full shot. Ooh. Yeah, Palace of the Dead, yeah. I might just go on there, just same way I did with the other class, the one with the gun. That one's pretty fun. Because that's basically like going there and just press some buttons, try it out. But Summoner sounds fun. I didn't know they were like a DPS. And being a brain dead DPS with a basic rotation, that's exciting. That's very, very exciting. Hello, back, I'm front.
See that you do.
Like, I don't know if I'll stick to Summoner, but I'm definitely just going to give him a go on Palace of the Dead.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention.
It's him. Stranger Things Season 6!
A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
So he came up
No
with the guy.
gift
Okay.
to sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you. Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
His coat looks mad comfy.
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence.
He has very interesting face details.
Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
While you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Asians do.
Fuck all until like the post-game credit.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity.
Such a
You seem
smug
oblivious to
guy.
the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise.
Well, when he got shot or another time, because I think I've seen him die like twice now. Maybe once. Either way, now I'm hearing that he died twice.
Our homeland was plunged into a civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Yo, how do these peeps end up together? This man fucking hates him. Unless it's just kind of like when you hate your manager at work.
So naive.
You just kind of deal with it.
You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way. Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the Founding Father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varis. Like grandsire, like grandson, hey?
Hey.
If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
Man's the Joker. So like with the clone thing, is it like, I mean, I don't know if it's been revealed or not, but like it's kind of more of a question to myself, so you know, slash say it if wrong or answer or what. But it's like this clone stuff is like, as in months in vessels, is it like when one goes, like his spirit just jumps into like the other vessel? Like that's what like, the whole clone thing is, like it's more of a moving around spirit than he is stuck to his body type deal. Ugh. And it seems his cause is to bring the next calamity. And his work underneath him fucking hates him. Don't know how that... I mean, know why, but don't know how they got together. I'm just looking at the in-game chat and I see people talking about thighs. Whomst? Oh, from a cat. Okay. Cool. I mean, that grabs my attention. Parley on the front lines. Here stands ready to depart for Alamigo. Woo! Shaka Joia. We must leave now to convene with Eorzea's leaders, and it may be some time before I return to Doma. Akuro, I'll leave you in command. Oh, that's how. Still, whomst is this guy? This is a full-on... My lord. I shall assemble an advance party with all haste, and join you in Alamigo forthwith. Is it Maka's birthday? Is it your birthday or not, Maka? Because I was about to get the candles out. I was lit. Is it your birthday? Yo, you know if it's your birthday, no, I sing to you, right? you know that, right? So, you gotta know. If it's birthday out here, is it your birthday? I'll get the music on and everything. Is it your birthday? Are you trying to hide your birthday right now? Can we pretend it is? Are we celebrating a birthday?
Isn't this romantic?
King Lalafell, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. It is very romantic. We're celebrating outside. Look, I'm telling you, if it's your birthday, I'm gonna start putting the birthday music on. Don't do this to me. Don't void me of a celebration here. So, like, if I gotta know what's going on here. I've just received word from Lise. The Alliance has established a base camp near Alamigo's northeastern border. Once we've arrived in the locks, we've waited to report to a resistance officer stationed in Porta Praetoria, who will point us in the right direction. Let's not keep them waiting. Don't community pretend it's your birthday like every other day. Maka. I don't know. It might be your birthday every other day. I gotta know. These things are important. Join us in the rain. Yo, it's raining out here? Look, I won't do the teleport. Look, I'm not doing it, Maka. You can do it. See? I've learned. Even though I would very much happy hit that right now because I don't think the ticket thing makes a difference to my lifetime. But just to please your teleportation wishes. Where are you all in the rain, though? I like that name, King Lalafell. That's a dope name. Oh, you're out here. Enjoy the rain. We are going to be on slightly longer than we were on last night. We'll say just a bit longer because I had a slight nap earlier, so I'm not as beat. I just kind of collapsed after work. It was a frantic day. Woohoo! Teleportation complete. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we're here. Like I can't remember the names of these places very well, but as soon as I land and see, I'm like, oh yeah, boom, memory complete installation. You know what I'm saying? But names, I can't remember names. I'm awful. Beyond. It's like when meeting people. Can't do names. Ah, you must be the sign party I was told to look out for. If you'll follow me, I'll take you directly to the Alliance headquarters. Accompany the Resistance fighter to Alliance headquarters. Yes, please. Always a good time, headquarters, right? Sounds like a party. Let's go. Oh, cutscene. Voices. Oh, definitely got to be voiced. You can't hit me with this and not be voiced. Oh, it's too animated not to be voiced. Yo, what's up?
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Here. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, were our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
Oh.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news...
Yo, I need to see a big smile on Alice's face, man. It ain't doing me right now.
So, Alphino won't wake up. Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right?
Yeah!
Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal.
I'm so glad they just gave me a very good summary of what's going on.
Report, are we sure
I love that.
Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
I mean, I understood those points already, but to have it in one sentence.
It seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Good way to put it.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varis Galvus would be attending.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varis did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Oh, that wasn't in the description.
Right. Yes. So, As a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
Oh, thought that would have been me.
Gods, Lise. You know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it.
I feel you, Alistair. I feel you.
Very well. I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
Ads. Oh no.
In case you're
Really?
wondering why I didn't ask you,
I
the
can
Empire
pause it.
also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
I'll pause it. I don't think everyone's gonna be ads and stuff right now, but I don't, you know, ads are fucking rude. I know you can do picture in picture, so you probably like they just kind of see me doing this, like they can't even hear what I'm saying right now. I'm like speaking in a void, and like Macca's there going, "Hello, Atlas here." God, why are they so? Oh, the fact that they're so often as well. Just wish I could delete like the. Just hello into the void. How long is this ad going on for? Am I able to say? Oh, it's not too long. It'd be pretty sucky if it was. No, don't think there's a way I can see. Banging track though. Maybe I could see it on the creator dashboard. That way I can kind of just know. Professional streamer! Oh no, don't want to hear my voice. Don't want to hear my voice. Okay, it's muted. You recently ran an ad? I did not recently run an ad. You did it for me, Twitch. What? Is this ad still going? Is she not back yet? Go now? Does that mean I charge? Is that what he's saying? Just to charge forward? Alright. That's
Just fucking go.
Appreciate the pride. Oh, couldn't let you think. That's what you meant. Appreciate it, brethren. Alright. Ads be gone. Jesus. Okay. It's like, it's more that I feel bad for like lurkers and stuff, really, because I'd be lurking and all of a sudden I can hear Amazon talking about some bullshit. And I'd be like, ugh. I'm not fun politics either. I'm alright. Alize can represent me.
Come on, if Alize can put on a brave face, then so can you. Now, I don't know what Varis means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand should make all the difference.
It ain't gonna make no difference, man. It's gonna take us out.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Let's go out and join them, shall we? Or we can leave it off here for the weekend. Bam, bum, 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 bum. Oh, I seen the chat now. Here, yeah. Oh, now I'm thinking of a sub. Hey, yo, what's this? There's no way this was just playing just. Before I got, like, when I got here. Right? What is this? Damn, that's good. Damn, okay, so, okay. Okay. That's good. Well, I don't suppose it's a polite to keep an emperor waiting too long, shall we? Do we parley with the emperor? Do I cliffhanger for the weekend? Or do I charge for longer? Of course I charge for longer! We move. Oh wow, I think we're in the place of some bad guys. Don't know what sold that. Hamrick! Oh no, my headphones are dying! Yeah. Wait, alright, it's off anyway. Okay.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance. On behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today.
Only problem with wireless headphones. They go out the worst time sometimes. Okay. Don't worry. Pop that baby back in. We're waiting too long. Just kind of look at his very, very muscular face. Just keep looking at it. Look at him. Sexy guy, right? Beautiful guy. Cool.
As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance.
Got it.
I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
Bro, look at that guy. Does he look like peace? Does any... Look at him. You go, yeah, I want to do peace with him.
You will not win me over with sophistry.
Man just knows body pieces.
As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Doma can also attest to the meager arms of Imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
Man's the embodiment of a bad.
You brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Bro, he can chest bump someone and kill them with that spike.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons.
It was so good. So the dragon stuff.
1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words.
His father was the priest that went crazy, right? And turned into that fucking giant thing. Was that his father?
Without his clarity of vision, I can wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people.
Because I thought his dad was like that boss thing with like the crazy priest.
There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong, from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
This is good.
So saith the pirate.
This
Am I
is
to
good.
believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers?
Oh damn, he got him good.
I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare traitorous to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
My man was prepared.
I came in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here. Please. If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
Damn! She got him.
As Mistress Alisaie says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varis, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Even that chair got spikes. Boy! It was intense in there. Kinda wanna see what everyone's thinking. Why do I get the feeling the Emperor is hiding something? For years we have wandered within the Empire, and with no end in sight. A parley such as this represents a unique opportunity, and I'll not squander it with bitter words. Varis holds fast to his ideals, just as I knew he would. He will not be swayed from this path. Gotta talk to him, you know. 'Tis true that Limsa beginnings were not wholly honourable, but our old wrongs do not make the Empire's deeds right. No, he came prepared for that though. No matter what they said, he was like, butts! But that butt put him in the ground. Crazy. I do wonder at Emperor Varis' decision to attend these negotiations. It is plain he has no intention of hearkening to our entreaties. But what then is his goal? What is his goal indeed? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Oh my, the boys are so this is great. I love Ian. Amric's great. Anyone, I mean, I've always said I prefer Ian over Amric. I still don't really get the full love for Amric people had. But they're good. This is the squad. It's nice thing together. For a moment I feared our talks would descend into violence there and then. Alisaie speaks of a dislike for politics, but her honest plea may very well have prevented an early battle. But, Amric's look is sick. No, that's definitely great. I think like it's kind of like, for me, it's like my preference of more the samurai-esque, more classic-esque leader that Ian is. Like he's got that mix up. He's obviously a leader, but he's got his quirky traits, you know, as that type of guy. Well, Amric's a lot more, I mean, you can look at him, right? He's a lot more higher up there. Just in terms of culture, talk, speech pattern thing. Like his stuff was good though, but Ian's my dude. Whatever rebuttal I had in mind was lost when Varis mentioned my father. This man is certainly skilled at keeping his opponents off balance. Yeah, man, he knows the weak points. He's dangerous. Both great though. Phew, this is really not my forte. Alisaie, you did the best out of everyone. After his Radiance's little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. I think it would be great if she did. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the Medito. I just asked myself what Alphanar would have done. Tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. Say, Alisaie, you got it, man. You may not like politics, but you're good at speaking your mind and your beliefs. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out. Not yet, at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene, though. So why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight to share. Oh, I just spoke to them! I already spoke to them for immersion, bro! I already did that! I already spoke to them! The game's like, too bad. You try to beat us to the immersion? Speak to him again! This parley was never like to bring peace. Be social! Do it again! More social. I don't have that much social in me. Talking on a mic to my face is social enough. I'm telling you, I'm too much of an introvert. This parley was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varis' relationship with the Asians. As had we all. Yet if he isn't... Ah! I can find it in events, you're alright. Yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to volunteer the fact. And if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach that particular subject, we will need to be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man, if you would indulge me. You received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Galmund, nor else in the heavens. Come to that, then veneration of the gods is forbidden. The only worship permitted being that of his radiance's own person. Wait, why was I here? This sounds suspiciously like a religion in itself. Or I mean, I'll just kind of stay out of it, you know, let him talk. It's nod. Oh? I share your disdain for their hypocrisy. Even as they... Fucking hell. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a reserve for the divine. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us. Logical on the surface, perhaps. But quite contradictory. Fucking hell, I need juice. My tongue is like getting stuck in my mouth. Contradictory. Upon closer examination, I wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varis to reveal something. Man blasting at me there. Fucking hell. Like, holy shit, here. I was not prepared for that from you. I thought it'd be like, yeah, dude, it's shit. But now they're on about its fucking religion. I'm like, whoa. I will say one thing for this. Varis. He is well versed in Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast and its prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies. Yet there is much more we do not know of the Empire. I'm sure he'll be happy to tell you more. Then it's up to us to change that. Here and now. Fucking hell. Ha! You would have me ask the Emperor himself? Well, mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasure, we may yet come to our answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. Oh, this conversation's not gonna be entertaining. Okay. 12, have mercy. But for Lady Alice's timely interjection, we might well have come to blows at the negotiating table. Wait, where was Naminor when I was doing my loops around? Did I speak to her? I might have completely overlooked her. Oh well, gotta be social with her, I guess. Not that Emperor Varis left us a great many options. Is unconditional surrender all he will accept, do you think? He arrived. I'd have said yes, but having heard him speak, I cannot help but think he came with some other end in mind. I must have completely just... like, no, see you. Exactly, he's building up to something, I know it. How then should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you have anything to say, Warrior of Light? Fuck no. If I say nothing of the... Let's invite Varis to explain himself. Well, that's the best we can do. We want to know his motive, so invite Varis. Be like, yo dog, come in, sit down, have a piece of toast. You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at ease? Mayhap you are right. Thank you, Lord. Oh, you're welcome. I'm incredible. Who else would have thought? Just ask him. Who would have thought Right? To learn someone's motives, you just ask? God damn, this is incredible. Yes, we're really moving with how we figure stuff out in this game. Just ask the villain from now on. You've spoken with everyone then? Good. Now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor, and hope we fare better at the second attempt. Like, imagine trying to find out why somebody wants something, but we can't ask them. So we...
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the barren said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Come on, give it us. We asked. We did it. Tell us. Damn, that thing's stupid. It's flying into the light.
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more. No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect race, as we were when time began.
What in Rolga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures.
I'm sorry, I gotta pause this real quick.
Everlasting peace. Our worlds must be rejoined.
I don't know if any of y'all have watched Simpsons, but this man really sounds like Sideshow Bob. They're like full on just clocked in my mind. Don't know who y'all actually watch Simpsons. Sideshow. Let me. I'll pull up a clip after. He sounds like Sideshow Bob. Especially when he gets all grizzled up with his voice like that.
That is the goal the Empire would see realized. the glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds.
I have heard this tale of the Source and its reflections before.
Are these not the self-same desires as the Ascians?
Emperor Varis, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
Don't do it. I think he's more than aware.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing. But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Gallian Empire was built by the hand of an Ascian.
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
God damn, that's a good drop. I fucking hate lines like this. We'll go with this one. Your prize is a lie. Your masters, demons.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard. An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable. Unconscionable.
Go off, squad! Shit, we gotta stand up too.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps.
Maybe next time we don't just ask the why. Hey!
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Ascians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varis, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation. That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
Yo, dog, I don't speak in this. I've said my piece. I cannot condone such a loss of life. We can defeat the Asians as we are. We can defeat the Asians as we are. I cannot condone such a loss of life. You know what? Man's making some sense here. Yeah, guys, look, hold on. Hear him out. Let him cook.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
Come on, guys, he's cooking. Give him a shot.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me.
Mad. If only.
Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages.
Oof. Rude.
This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
God damn. Okay, so at least we got the motive by asking the why, but I think that why went us a bit far. But on the bright side, it wouldn't have happened if we didn't ask the why. So, let him cook. Insane. I came back to find But yeah, that sounded familiar, man. Oh, God. Do you know how, like, mentally I'm just, like, so, like, because obviously I my life for the past month I've been playing, like, Final Fantasy 16. So beating it, like, it's so on my brain. And, like, I want to do a new Game Plus run. And obviously, and that's going to be on stream. So obviously, y'all who haven't played it ain't going to join along. That's fine, because spoilers and that's completely chill. That's why I'm cutting, like, because I want to talk about it, but obviously I'm cutting my mouth. You know, I'm being like, no, in case no one's heard about it. But I'm just like, oh, mate, Shadowbringer's coming up. I still have, like, a Final Fantasy 10 playthrough to, like, I mean, it's not my first time, but I still have the 10 playthrough finished off from, like, 2 years ago. And it's just so much, but my brain is like, Shadowbringers 16. Then a bunch of so much stuff coming up as well. It's, oh, man, there is a lot. There's a lot. I still haven't played Final Fantasy 3 of them yet. I still haven't played that. So my brain is so scattered, and obviously, when we're doing the Final Fantasy 16 New Game Plus run, then we can talk about it. Then we can let it out. But obviously, our first goal right now is complete Stormblood, which obviously we're not gonna do tonight. But Sunday, I can imagine. Sunday, I see it. This music is incredible. I came back to find Doma's advance party ready and waiting for battle. So as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Oh, that was so... What an intense meal plan. Direct hit, right? Critical hit. We'll get there. I like food. So yeah, next is a dungeon. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure it'll be a good time to call it then. Right. So we can go off nice strong on Sunday, charge into it, old dungeon, hyped up, ready to fight for the world, ready to tell us go. Third last MSQ. I mean, it's my plan to stream Sunday. I want to get Stormblood done with, So because, but also, obviously, before we go into Shadowbringers, I want to watch a recap. Makara sent me a recap, so I'm going to imagine it's pretty good. So obviously, we'll watch that before going into Shadowbringers. I'm going to have, like, my notepad out, just so I could just scribble just general notes and stuff. Does that video cover, like, I see Realm Reborn, is that just covering Realm Reborn, or is it, like, covering the whole thing, when I just stop at a certain point? Like, what does that cover? It's all expansions. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. You can finally say more before us. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, with Sunday we shall finally be free. And all that good stuff. Sunday we will be free. We can talk about his thoughts and Shadow well, what are your thoughts on Shadowbringers? And obviously, Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, you can screech some Makara about Shadowbringers. I mean, if I got more in the Discord, like, I would put, like, a spoiler channel for, like, because obviously we got the games on Final Fantasy, but I would make that its own category for spoilers and stuff. Yeah, but there's also guild or whatever it's called, RFC, not a guild. That's a completely different one. Discord that you can talk to Makara in, so. You can screech your thoughts to each other, you gotta let it out. Because obviously it's gonna take... Because even though you were talking about your thoughts of Shadowbringers, it's gonna take a while for me to catch up to even be able to talk for you to talk about them properly. But I do plan to go to better speed than... Because I know I had that solid like 2 weeks of I made so much good progress on Stormblood, and then I vanished like the Avatar. So, let's not do that. You know, let's not do that. Let's have fun. Let's go. We got a lot of goods to do. So what I will probably end up doing is kind of mixing it between... I don't know if this is a good idea. Y'all let me know. I don't know if it's a good idea to, like, do one day Shadowbringers, one day 16 new game, or just completely default to Shadow, or completely default to 16 new game. And... yeah, a good mix. Mix, perhaps. Don't think, because obviously, one, I'm going to be very focused and stuff. And then 16 is obviously going to be the new game plus, where you can talk about 16 during it. Like, that's like spoiler zone, right? We talk, I'm pointing in all caps everywhere, just spoiler territory. Just free talk, free speak about what's going on. If things hint or foreshadow to the future, we'll mention it. So yeah, we'll do a mix. So then, because then I can completely focus on the story of Shadowbringers, but while also having a gameplay pace change, which will be Final Fantasy 16 new game. So that's what we will do. But first up, we gotta finish this bad boy, and hopefully we do it Sunday. And I'll be starting earlier than like what I started tonight. It should be earlier than I started tonight, because obviously Sunday is a lot different than the weekday and the things that go on when I start. This music is incredible.